explaining my character's lore, Part 2. The MC himself, meet Dextle Malik. His story is more complex than Serge's story in Part 1, so stick with me here. The Malik family was a group of seraphim, angels and the strongest in history, especially their champion, Lucius Dextle Malik. However, a specific group of angels thought that the seraphims were too dangerous after Lucifer's containment. And who would have thought that the culprit of all this questioning would be his own personal principality, Varuna Coldstar? She went to the archangel leader and his altruist angel lieutenant to help her overthrow the seraphim prince. So on the day Dex was about to be crowned, the head angel, the archangel leader, Samuel Smoods, challenged him to a demonic duel. Dextle should have won easily, but he decided to let him walk away and challenge him another day. Little did he know his mercy would be his downfall. Samuel got up to challenge him again, but this time Dextle's energy was depleting so fast to where he couldn't even stand up in a matter of minutes. Dex accused him of cheating by using steal magic, but with no proof, and the duel being demonic, Dex was forced to be banished down to hell. His head was spiraling until he noticed a brightly colored gem on his neck. He tried to take it back from him, but ended up breaking it in half. Dextle's fall would then be broadcasted over all 7 heavenly continents. Knowing what was going to happen, he had realized he had already produced an heir to his throne. Knowing this, he decided to take his son down with him. If Samuel and Varuna had found out about his son, they could have forced him out of heaven as well. As he was approaching the curve of their world chain to heaven and hell, he left them with his last words. "This isn't the end of me. I chose to let you get back up, and it's my choice to fall." 100 years passed and Dextle became a deadly sin, as well as a virtue of hell. This is because the way he emerged into hell was so unique that it still labeled him as a divine figure. It's also why he still has his halo, but it doesn't hover over his head, so he puts it around his neck. After being in hell for about a month, he noticed that people have been trying to see the best in this place and redeem themselves. Demons that repented into angels were labeled as risers, since they rised from hell into heaven. Knowing that the sins are big business people, he decided his brand would be all about repentant temperance. So he created the Malik Manor, a local hotspot for people who want to get to heaven, or just thrive in hell and their loved ones who don't want to rise. And as more of repentful sinners arrived at his manor, the more powerful he became. But one day, Dex was helping a tenant to his room when one of his workers said that an angel had fallen. As Dex rushed to the crash site, he noticed who it was immediately. It was Samuel's right-hand power, Grace Aurora. Grace explained to Dextle that in 1 year, on this day, Samuel will send down his entire army down to hell to gain the other half of the Sage Stone. But before that day comes, he'll send down 3 of his top angels to keep him weak. Until then, he'll be having all angels in his district molt their golden feathers down to hell in a quote-unquote blight of justice. Leave a like for Part 3.